Okay, the next topic is order of operations. For order of operations, we're going to use the saying, "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally," to remember the order in which we complete operations. Please, the P stands for parentheses. And the E in excuse is exponents. The my is multiply, D for divide, A for add, and S for subtract. So we're going to make sure we complete the operations in this order: parentheses, then exponents, then multiplication and division, addition and subtraction. Now, there's something you need to remember when you're multiplying and when you are adding and subtracting. So multiplication and division are done in order from left to right in which they appear. So you don't do multiplication before you do division, you do them in the order in which they appear. Then the same holds true for adding and subtracting. You do addition and subtraction from left to right, not in the order of addition and then subtraction. So let's try this example. We have 6 plus 4 times 2. There's no parentheses, there's no exponents, there is multiplication, so we need to do that first. 4 times 2 gives me 8, and then we are going to do addition next. So 6 plus 8 then gives me 14. Okay, so let's take a look at the next example. We do have parentheses. 4 plus 3 is 7. Then we have 7 times 5, and we have a minus 5 behind it. Multiplication comes next. 5 times 7 is 35. Minus 5 gives me 30. Okay, the next example, parentheses. There aren't any, so then we go to exponents. 2 to the second power gives me 4, and then I'm going to copy down everything that is left. Then I'm going to look for multiplication or division, and it looks like I have 6 times 4, that gives me 24. Then I have addition and subtraction. Now I'm going to go left to right, so 5 plus 4 gives me 9. Minus 3 plus 24. 9 minus 3 is 6, and 6 plus 24 gives me 30. Go ahead and try this example on your own. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally is what we're trying to remember, and that tells us that we do parentheses first. So 8 minus 7 gives me 1. So I get 4 times 2 times 3 times 1 plus 3 squared. Exponents is next, so then I have 4 times 2 times 3 times 1 plus 3 squared gives me 9. Then multiplication and division. 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 times 3 is 24, times 1 gives me 24, plus 9 gives me 33. Okay, let's try this last example. Yes, that means you should be copying it on your paper and working it out. Alright, hopefully you realize there's no parentheses, so the next spot would be to deal with the exponent. So the exponent is 4 squared, that gives me 16. Then I have 9 plus 5 over 2. That bar, that fraction bar, means division. Don't forget that. So 9 plus 5 gives me 14 divided by 2 minus 16. So 14 divided by 2 gives me 7. 7 minus 16. Oh, we have to go back to our rules of integers. Keep, change. So 7 plus negative 16. Hopefully you got 9 and you realized it was negative 9. That's it for order of operations. Check out your toolkit entry.